Welcome everybody to another Big Brain Puzzles. I am MBW, the Mega Bit Warrior, and today we are going to be playing another Sudoku variant puzzle. Always freaking amazing to play these things, and it's all about love. It's everything. There's a whole bunch of hearts. Again, love is more powerful than hate. That's true. So let's keep on spreading it. Let's do it. This is called More Powerful Than Hate by Full Deck and Missing a Few Cards. I love that username. Let me go ahead and go through the rules, and I'll go through my spiel and stuff like that. But let's do the rules first. So normal Sudoku rules apply, meaning digits 1 through 9 in a row, column. Well, I did that backwards. Column, row, and 3x3 grid. So say, for example, this 6 cannot be anywhere else other than this section in that grid or column or row. That is the normal Sudoku rules forever and ever and ever and ever. We love it. Yeah, so normal thing. We have also a intro topic line. Any set of 3 adjacent cells along an intro line must contain a low digit, which is 1, 2, 3, a middle digit 4, 3, 5, or 4, 5, 6, and a high digit 7, 8, 9. The outer heart in this puzzle is that. So the beige one is that color, basically. Renban line, which is the purple one, the pink one, its digits along a Renban line must form a consecutive, non-repeating consecutive lines in any order, basically. So the middle heart in this puzzle is made out of 2 of them. Why 2? Oh, because it's not connected. So meaning basically these digits, there's 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 digits in here, so it's going to be a consecutive. So it has to be the digits 1 through 8 or 2 through 9 in that line. So it will be missing a 1 and a 9 on that one. Anyway, all right, parity line. So digits along a parity line alternate between odd and even. The inner heart in this puzzle is a parity line. So right here, if this is odd, this is even, this is odd, even, and so on. And then consecutive pairs are digits in cells separated by a white dot are consecutive. So if this is a 1, for example, then this would have to be a 2. If this is a 2, this could be a 3 or 1 because it's connected by a white dot. All right, so that is the thing. And of course, Missing Deck is making more puzzles, so definitely check them out. So if you guys haven't seen this YouTube channel before, I'm going to do this. It's a blind run to solve this puzzle. I'm super excited to do it. It's a variant Sudoku puzzle. I put the link in the description, so if you want to play it, you want to pause this video and play it, or play along, we can race. We can race. If you just want to watch me try to solve this puzzle. It's a lot of fun. So go ahead and leave a comment, leave a like, all that stuff. But we are going to play. So let's go ahead and restart the timer really quick so we can start it, and let's go. All right. So I like that these are all connected, because that means that there's going to be like one that's like off. Usually that means it's going to be like a 1, 9 or a 5, like somewhere like where there's not 4 connected, because this could be digits 1 through 4, this could be digits 6 through 9, and that could be a 5, but it also could be the other way around. So in other words, it's going to be one of those digits. I think I want to start with the parity line, because it's going to go odd, even, odd, even. We don't know how it's going to work. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to highlight all these as pink. We don't know if it's odd or if that means odd or even, but we're going to put the other ones to blue, just to kind of say, like, once we figure out a actual number within it, then we'll see, where that lands. But what this also means is that the one next to it, because it's consecutive, if this is odd, then this would have to be even. So any of them that have a link to it will have that, basically. And because this is consecutive right here, this will be odd, even. So this is, or vice versa, like parity on, parity out, positive, ba-da-da. Okay. All right, so we do know that this one has to be odd. And the reason why we know that is because, again, you can't have any of the numbers in between. So let's just say a 2. Well, then you can't have 2 consecutive numbers here without it having a 2. So this is definitely odd because this has to be a 1, 5, or a 9. Meaning this has to be a 2, 8, or 4, 6, which is even. Actually, hold on. Why did I even highlight that as a color? I'm not sure if these ones are odd. What I'm trying to say though is, man, I highlighted the ones in different colors too wrong. Let's do this. That works. What's cool is that there's actually 4 of this in here. So let's just say if they're even. Wait. I think we already solved the riddle here. So what I was going to say was, I thought this was going to take place a little bit later, but what I was going to say was, since we know that all of these are the same parity, let's just say it's a 2, 4, 6, 8, like it's all the even numbers. Well, if that's the case, then how is this going to be ever a 2, 4, 6, 8? It can't. So the blue ones are odd. So the blue ones are always odd. And I'm going to fix this up a little bit. I know the one's probably going to yell at me, but I don't really like the colors of oh no, I'm going to fix it in just a moment like I was saying. But I don't know if I like the colors, so I'm going to, let's just do this temporarily really quick. Because I always like the evens being blue and then these odd ones being pink. Okay, so now I can actually do this better. Did I fix all of it? I think I did. Okay. All right, so now let's go ahead and clean things up. This can never be a 6. This can never be a 4. Can never be a 4 or 2. Excellent, excellent. Because this has to be a 6 or 8, that means consecutively can never be a 1 or 3. But it could be a 6 and 8. Or because this is a 6 and 8, this can always be like a 5, 7, or 9. Yeah, I think that's good. Consecutively wise, we can't really have a 4 in here, because if this was a 4, oh wait, we can. 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry, I was thinking of it a different way. Because that could be a 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 7, 6, 5. Yeah, that all works. Okay. All right, so these are going to be evens because we have all the other odds and the rest of everything. Okay. We have enough here. We know one of these are going to be odd, one of them is going to be even. I'll just label it like that. But meaning these are all odd, because we have 4 evens, in other words. Same thing here, because we have one of them in one of those. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 even. So that means that these two are going to be odd. I guess we can like label these. I'm going to fix it again in just a moment because I know the one is going to yell at me. Oh, forgot those ones too. Okay. So wanted to label that. Yeah, again, since these two could be even as well, could be a 2, 4, 6, 8, but again, this is seeing the 4s, this is seeing the 6, and this is seeing the 2. Just want to put all of the things in there. Okay. All right, what was, so we had a Renban and, oh, right. Do we have enough to say there is lows, there is mediums, and there is highs on those? Same thing here. Yeah, that means I don't have enough to say for sure. Well, no, I don't have enough. I was going to say if this is a 1, can't have a 2, so this can never be a 1. I was trying to see if this could be a low at all. If it's a 2, can't be, but it can be a 3 because this could be a 4. So that does work. So I can't just yet label that. You know what? This can never be a 1 or a 9 because to have consecutive around it, that means if this was a 9, this both would have to be 8, and you can't have an 8 in the same grid or column. So this can't be a 1 or a 9. This can't be a 1 or a 9. This could be a 1 or a 9. And that works. So let me see. This can't be a 9 because this can't be a 6 because it would be 9, 8, 7, 6. So this can't be a 9. That means it can't be an 8. 8, 7, 6, 5. No, because then we would have that breaking. So yeah. Oh wait, this could be a 7 the other way though. 8, 7, 6, 5. This can't be a 7 because it would be like 7, 6, 5, 4. But like, how do you get another string of 4s around there? So that can't be a 7. If this is a 5, that does work. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then this could be 1. This is a 3. I don't think it could be a 3 though. 3, 4, 5. Can't be a 6. So yeah, no 3. So 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 7, 6, 5. Yeah, that works. Okay, I feel like there's something similar. Like we could probably break down some of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 7, 6, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, 6, 5, 4, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that works. That does indeed work. Okay. How many digits is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So each of these ones have 8 consecutive digits. So both of them are missing either a 1 or a 9. Let's see the 2 really quick. So this 2, seeing all this, seeing all this. So the 2 has to go in either one of these 2 places. 2 has to go in one of these 3 places. So meaning 2 has to go in one of these. Yeah, I don't have enough to say. How many do I say I have oddwise? 4. So that means there's one more in here. Well, I guess I can like label these as well. Just so it's like visually we can see it. But you know what? There are more consecutives. Let me see. So this has to be one of these. This has to be one of these. And this one has to be one of these. Again, one of them has an odd, one of them has an even because of the consecutiveness. So we know that evens only have 4 available. So 1, 2, 3, 4, meaning this is an even, or sorry, odd. Now, if we have 4 evens already, I'm trying to think, like, can we say that one of these has to be an odd? Because if so, then we can conclude that these are both even, but I don't know if we have enough to say that. Damn, that's unfortunate. Forgot to label that one. Yeah, we don't have enough on there. Let's see. Which even could go in here? Like 4 is seeing this whole grid, and 2 is seeing the entire grid. So like, this is either going to be a 6 or 8. This is the only place where it can be an 8. But it could go somewhere right here. But it's not. I can't label it that way because I don't want it to get confused like it could be. It's just we know one of the evens has to be one of those. I don't have enough to like label that though. I don't want to get it confused. Okay, parity wise, don't think we have enough here. Ugh. Again, one of these has to have a 4 or an 8. We still don't have enough information. I just don't want to... But do we need to, like, point that out at all? I feel like that's going to make it messy. One, two, 3, 4. There at least has to be one. Oh, okay. Check this out. If there is 3 odd here, and let's just say this is not an odd, to get the most out of here, like if we say that these are all odd, that means 1, 2, 3, 4 would be odd. So there's at least one odd number here. If there's one odd number here, and we have 3 here, that means there's 4 in here. So in other words, one of these is guaranteed to be an even. And if one of these is even, that means guaranteed both of them are even. I just, again, can't say for sure what it's going to be. So we still don't have enough, in other words. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we know that there's 2 even or 2 odds for sure in here. So 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. If those were 2 even over here, that works. And yeah, I'm not seeing it. If either of these are 1, like if this is 1, that would make sure that this is a 5. So 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. So in other words, if this is 1, this would have to be 5. And this would have to be 6. If this is 5, this would have to be 1. Let me do that again really quick. So if this is 1, this would have to be 5. But it can't go 5, 6, 7, 8. It would have to go 5, 4. Because if not, then like you can't have a 9 anywhere else. And that's if this is a 1. If this is a 5, then this would have to be a 1. So that would make that a 2, and it would go this way. Oh, I guess I should have labeled this too. In every scenario, though, this would have to be a 6. Because 1, 5, 4, blah, blah, blah. Or 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is always a 6. But if it's a 9, this would have to be an 8. Or 4 the other way, right? 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, no, it could be a 2. That works. Maybe I should label all of them. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, 4, 3, or 8, 7, 6. In other words, this can never be a 5. 4, 5, 6. 2, 2. Yeah, this can never be a 5. Okay, good to know. But if this is a 9, again, there's a possibility that this can be an 8. Because 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Actually, let me label those again. 5, 4, 3. If it's an 8, it can go 8, yeah, 8, 7, 6, 5. But more importantly, that means this can be a 1, 2, 3, 4, or a 5, 3, 2, 1. 2, 3, 4. Actually, it's the same. Okay. So if this is a 9, again, this could be an 8. If this is a 9, I can never have a 2 here. Yeah. Can never have a 2 here. Again, if this is a 1 or a 5, because 5 only works when this is a 9. I mean 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean 5, 6, 7, 8 only works if this is a 9. So if this is a 9, 8 can never, or 6 can never work here, I mean. 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, I'm trying to do the 4. 6 works in the other scenarios. 4, if this is a 9, because it can't go 4, 5, 6, 7, because then I'm missing the 8. Because, again, 4, 3, 2, 1. If this is a 4, 3, 2, 1, this can never be a 1 or a 5. Or wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, because then this can't be. So if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, let's see if it works with 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. That does work. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8. That does work with that. Again, 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay. But in all those scenarios, did 5 ever work here? 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, it does. Okay. So we only cleared out 1 here. Accidentally got rid of the 2. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, all right. Let's move on. I'm not seeing like the high-low thing anywhere, because all these that it overlaps are showing high-lows already. Am I missing something with the 2s maybe? No, because 2s can go there. 2s were working fine over there. Nine can go on one of those 2 places. It's not helping. Maybe I do need to like label some of these things right here. Okay, so since one of these need to be even, where do I want to start? Let's do this. If this is even, it would have to have an 8 here. If this was even, it would be a 6 or 8. If this was even, it'd be a 6 or 8. In all of those scenarios, that would mean that this can only be, if it's consecutive, a 5, 7, or a 9. If this was an 8, then this can be a 5 or a 7 or 9. If that could be a 5, 7, or a 9. But if this was even, this could be a 4, 6, or 8, meaning this could be a 3, 5, 7 or 8. Man, that's not helping at all. Not missing any. I just want to make sure the Renban can be in any order, right? Consecutive digits in some order. Okay. Just want to make sure it wasn't like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Well, let's think about this. If it's a consecutive numbers of 1 through 9, or sorry, 1 through 8, that means it always hits every even number. If it's a consecutive number 2 through 9, it touches every even number. So if that's the case, how many on this line, how many odds have we got so far? 1, 2, 3. 3 for sure. So there's one more odd that's touching that. Even-wise, we haven't touched any yet, right? So that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like one of these, or 4 of them are even. I'm trying to see if like we can see by one of the lines, like what would be I can't tell. Yeah, I can't tell. It's good to know though, because I feel like this is super important. I was hoping that it would have told us like, hey, this has to be even, but this one's like kind of messing us up a little bit. Because we need 4 evens. Because if I said like this was even for sure, then I could be like, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, so that means these are odd. But I'm not seeing that. If these 2 are even, that means there's still 2 even that have to be somewhere here. How many evens did I say? 1, 2. That could have 2 evens. Because, yeah, these could be the evens. And that still works. 2, 4 can be up there. Yeah, 6 can be anywhere. This could be 2, 3, 6, 7. This is a 6. That's a 7. Oh, that could still be 8, 9. Never mind. Hold on. I'm getting a call really quick. Hold on 1 second. All right. Sorry about that. I'm back. All right. I don't know if you hear that. My cat's like yelling in the background. God, I still feel like something's in the column that like we haven't seen. Man, like Bo is like going crazy right now. God, something's gonna crack here. I just don't. Wait. This is consecutive. It doesn't really see. Well, it does see that one. Okay, okay. What does that help though? I don't know. Okay. What I was gonna say was this has to be consecutive. So like let's just say like this was a 1, then this has to be a 2. But it's not seeing these. I was trying to see if it was helpful, but it does see this. So like I'm trying to think like the only one that would be maybe unique to it is like if this was a 9, this would have to be an 8. So that means this could never be an 8. So let's just play with that. If this is a 9, and this is 8, that means this has to be a 4 or 6, meaning this would have to be the 8, 7, 6, 5, and that would have to be the 4. Oh man, I think I'm gonna have to label these again. Okay, if this is 9, this is 8, meaning this has to be a 4, because that means this has to be wait. Wait. Okay, wait. If this is an 8, that means this still works going 1, 2, 3, 4. Because this could be 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that doesn't work. So that does not work with the 1. With the 5, though, let's just say it's 4, 3, 2. Oh, wait, no, we can't do that because then there's no 1. So this would have to be 4, 6, 7, 8. Which means that this would have to be a 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. So this works. That's if it's a 9. If it's a 1, Again, this would have to be 2. Doesn't matter anywhere else. But again, if this is a 1, this would have to be 5, 6, 7, 8, or it could be 5, 4, 3, 2. But that means that this could be either 1, 2, 3, 4, or 9, 8, 7, 6. I feel like I'm getting the same routes. Okay, what I was trying to get to is if this is a 5, though, that means this has to be a 4 or a 6. I'm seeing a 4 and a 6 here, so that's what I'm trying to get there. So if this is a 5 or 4, if this is a 5, this would have to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So that still works. Oh, got rid of the 3 on accident. That still works, that still works, that still works. Okay. But again, this would make that a 2. So this would have to be 5, 6, 7, 8. Or 5, 4. Anyways, all that to say, I can't have a 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't have a 6, 5, 4, 3. So this can never be a 5. And this can never be a 3 or a 7. That's what I was trying to get at. Wait, we have a triple. Oh, we already said that this has to be a 3 or a 7. Dang it. If this is an 8, to be a 7, 6, 5, this would have to be a 9, but then it would have to be consecutive. This can never be an 8. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that works. Well, we cleaned it a little bit. I don't think that helped, though. Unfortunately. No, that didn't help. Maybe I need to do something with this. Like, any set of 3 adjacent cells has to be blah, blah, blah. Okay, so every 3. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that works. Okay. So let's just call these green. Let's call these yellow. Let's call these red. Well, this is interesting. This is on the same row, so this is either going to be a 1, 2, or 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7, 8, 9. Does that do anything? Like, can I say, let me see, 1 and 2 is seeing this, so that means 3 would be the only option here if it's a low digit. That means 1 and 2 have to be here. 2 seeing this, so this would have to be a 2. So then 1 would go here. I just don't know. Let's just say that is true. I don't know how to label this, but like, if this was a 3, that was a 2, that was a 1. This 1 is being seen by everything here. So the 1 can only go here. However, if I said this is 2 and this was 1, that means none of these are 1. So 1 would have to go in here. Can't see that. So 1 could work here. Damn. It's hard to say. Trying to see any of the peaches to see if they have like anything that says remotely that it could be something else. Five, six, seven. 5, 6, 7. Oh, wait, I got rid of the 8. So this can't be, because this can't be a 5 anymore. 5, 4, 3, nope. 5, 6, 7, yep. This can't be a 5. So we do have a triple because of that too. If that's the case, this is going to be 4, 6. So it has to be a 2 or 8. Ooh, so that means this is never a middle digit. I don't know how to label that. But that's good to know. Well, I guess what I can say is like this can never be a 5 because that's a middle digit. God. I'm just going to label some things really quick. Oh, wait, this can't be a... Ooh, I was going to say this can't be a middle digit, so I was going to say it has to be one of these digits, right? But if this is a 3, then this would have to be a 2 or a 4, but both of them are seeing this, so this is a 3. So we actually know this digit right here, or this these ones right here. These are all high digits. So this is not a 1, 3. This is an 8. That means this is a 9, 7, 6. I'll clean it up in a second. But I do want to just label it. I'll label it this way. Ah. Okay. All right. And then let's clean it up a little bit because we have the 8 there. 7, 9. 7, 9. Can't be a 6 because all the 6s are in there. All right. This always has to be a 3, no matter what. Okay, so this is either a low or something. This one's also a yellow. Okay, good. All right, did that show something? For sure that means this is even or odd. Actually, I knew that. Meaning these can't be high. These can't be high. 6, 7, so it just can't be one of those. This can't be high. This can't be high. All right, good. All right, so since we have some more, like these can be odds. Let's see how many odds we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. We still don't have enough. We still have one more here. This can never be an 8. Oh man, I have an appointment coming up. I thought I was going to be finished with this puzzle. That phone call took a little too much. I'm going to have to pause this and then come back to this. I'm on a roll though. I'm like, dang it. I want to see if I can... Let me see. I have like 4 more minutes and I have to go, so I'll pause it and then I'll come back. It'll be like you guys don't know. Like you never knew that I even pressed pause. But let's see. If this is low, this would have to be a 2 or 3. Ooh, here. Because this would have to be a... If this is low, it have to be a 1, 2, 1, 2, or 3. if this was a 1, it couldn't work because then the 2 would have to be here. If this is a 2, can't because it's right there. If this is a 3, then this can be a 4. Three, and then this would have to be so 3 would go there. 3 would go there. So this would be a 2. This would be 1. It's all working out so far. It probably is. This probably is the 3. I just can't say for sure. Actually, I should clean this. This can't be a 1 or a 5. Still, this works with any of those. This can't be a 2 ever, so this is never a 1. Since the 6 is seeing that, this would have to be a 4 or 5. Let's just, ooh. Can this ever be a 4 or 5? I'm sorry. What I was trying to say was, if this is a 5, 4, this can never be a 4, 5. Because that consecutive is seeing that. So if this is ever a 4 or a 5, I just can't say it the other way. I can't say for sure that this is a 5, 4. Yeah, I can't say it for sure. One, two, three, 4. I still don't know whether these two are even. This has to be even or odd. I don't know still. I don't know. Ah, dang it. My time is out. I need to just, I need to go to an appointment. I have a massage appointment. So I'm going to press pause really quick, and I'll see you like in an hour or two. You guys won't know any difference, though. All right. I am back. It has been 3+ hours since I was looking at this. So actually, I haven't even looked at the board. I have no idea what I was doing. But I'm back. I had to go to an appointment. So I am now going to figure out what the hell I was doing. So let's see. All right. So I want to say the last things I did was I like made these and oh, wait. No. I made those the yellows are definitely the high numbers, 5, 8, 9. So we're trying to figure out what the green and the blue, sorry, the green and the red ones are. What can they be? So this one can be a 1. Let's just say the greens are low. So 1, 2, 3. That can be 1, 2, 3. That can be 1, 3. That can be 1, 3. That could be 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, not 2, just 1, 3. And that can be 1, 2, 3. So yeah, so that works for that. I still feel like the 4 and the 5 is going to do something here. I don't think I have enough information to do that just quite yet, though. Two, 4. If this is a 1, 2. No, that works. 9s can go here. Still not seeing anything. Okay. All right, 1 is seeing all these numbers. What I'm trying to see is where can 1 be on this ren band? Could be here and here. If that's a 1, that would make that a 2. And 2 can go anywhere here. So that works. If this is 2, ooh. Ah, no, dang it. I was going to say, if this is 2, where would 2 go here? And it could go here, and it can go there. Oh, wait, no, it can't go there. There's a 2, 4 over here. So it would have to go here. But because 2's there, where does 2 go here? Or how do you get 1 in here, in other words? I was trying to prove that. And 1 would have to go here, but the 1 is seeing that, or it could go there, but the 1 is also seeing that. Because again, for this to have a 1, it would have to have a 2 within this line. So let me prove that again. So if basically I'm trying to prove, can this not have a 1 in it, or a 2 in it? I guess it is 1. I'm trying to prove that this is a 2. That's what I'm trying to say. If this is a 2, then 2 can't go there. Again, 2 can't go here. And then, so 2 would have to go there, but you can't because we have a pair. So it would have to go here. But if a 2 is here, where does the 1 go? Well, 1 would have to go here, but that's saying that. 1 is saying that. It could go here, but this 2 is making this not happen. So this can never be a 2. So this is not a 2. This is not a 3. So the 3 has to be here, which is seeing this. So this can't be 3. So it could be a 2. Could be a 4, 5, 6. Again, this can be a 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, but making this not a 2 makes this see the 7 9s. So this can't be a 7 or a 9. Still odd, so we're still good there. The 7 9 is not there at all, so we're good there. So the 8 has to go in one of these places. The 6 8 is seeing this now, so this can't ever be a 6. Meaning this can't be a 7. So actually, I don't even think it could be a 5 because the 4 or the 6 can't go there. So this can't be a 5. So this is either a 1 2 or a 2 3. Either way, the 2 has to go in one of these two positions. And actually, we just showed that this has to be the low number. So green is the low number. Excellent. Okay. So green is low. Green is low. Green is low. That could be all of them. Green is low. That's 1. Actually, we're like, I was just making some quick notes. Since these two can't be 3 because this is seeing that, this is our 3 over here. This is a 2, 4. So we can't have that. This can either be a 1 or a 3. All right, this is a 3. All right, just clean it up really quick. All right, since we put that 1 there, that's good to go. Okay. All right, so now, since we have the lows and the highs, this needs to be the medium numbers. So this is either going to be a 4, a 5, or a 6. Looks like it could be either of them. This could be a 2, 5. Oh, wait, 5 is seen right there. So 6. These 7 9s are seeing this, so this is a 5. Which means this is a 6. 8's down here. This is our 4. So it has to go either be a 5 or a 3. It is going to be the 3. The 8 that we placed makes this a 6. Cleaning it up. Sorry. I can already tell right here, because of these numbers, we have to have a 5 in here, and we have to have an 8 in here. If we have a 5, it has to be a 5 6. But if it, but can it ever be, what I'm trying to say is, can it ever be a 7? And you'd have to have 7 8. So 5 6 7 8. Can you have 9 8? 7 Yeah, I guess that works. Okay, I'm not gonna keep on touching nothing. All right. Oh, we had. Oh no, never mind. This is middle, so this is gonna be 4. This is gonna be 2. Let's just continue jotting all these things down. This is a 4 or 5. This right here is a 5. 1. Seeing that. 3, 3. It's going to be a 1 because our 3 is seeing that. 3 is seeing this, so 3 is going to be somewhere here. 3 is going to be somewhere here. And actually, we can place these because the 1s are seeing this row too. So this is going to be our 1, this is going to be our 3. Excellent. Because this one has the 1, that means there's no 9 at all in this one. Does that tell us anything? Not yet, actually. Huh, bummer. I thought that was going to give us something. Okay. We'll continue moving on then. Let's see. Did I get all the ones on the peach? Okay. Reason why I want to, I just want to get all the ones in the beige or peach, whatever color you want to say that is I want to get rid of those so that we just see the odd and evens. Because we might want to go back to that. Did we get all the consecutive? We just didn't get that. Okay, 2 8s. Seen that. 1 is here. About 2s. 2 seeing that, so 2 is seeing that, so that's a 2. That's a 2. That's all the 2s that we could do because we're only missing those ones. 3, I think we got all the 3s. Yep. 4. Seven, 8, or 9. Okay. Actually, this is 7, 8, or 9 too, but this is 8 or 9. Actually, this is 8 or 9 too over here. And this is a 7, 8. All right, 1 is seeing this, 1 is seeing that, 1 is seeing that. So this red band right here is the digits 2 through 9. So that means there has to be a 9 on here. 9 cannot go here. It could go here, so there's a 9 somewhere here. Or here. Damn. I was trying to see if I can get rid of that, but never mind. Still not ready to go. Okay, let's go to 6s now. 6, 6. This could be a 6 up here. That's seeing this, which is great. That will fish out a little bit more there. So this is our 4. All right. What about 7? Do we only have 1 7? Wow, we only have 1 7. That's crazy. All right. Well, that's a 7 8. This is a 7 or 8. Can't be a 1. Okay, this is going to be a 6, 7, 8, or 9. This is also going to be a 6, 7, 8, or 9. Except 6 is seeing that, so that's 7, 8, 9. Man, same thing here. So this is a 6, 7, 8, 9. And then this is a 7, 8, 9. Wait, these can be 5s. Sorry. There we go. The 9 can't go on here though, because we have the 1. So this can't be a 9, and this can't be a 9. There we go. That's what we were looking for. That was the thing that was going to break this whole thing. So now we just do Sudoku like normal. Everything's going to be freaking fantastic. Well, actually, we still need to break this portion right there, but it's coming soon to a theater near you. This 7, 8 is seeing this right here, meaning the 9 has to be in here. So this can never have a 7 because the 9 has to be there. So this is going to be our 7 right here. And something got stuck on my arm. I was like, what the hell was that? What was I doing? Let me see. Looking for a 6. 6 can be there. There. Could be anywhere. Okay. Yeah, we're fine then. Okay. 9 is here, meaning this can never be 9. We could probably do the same thing there. 5 is here, so it can't be 5. Can't be 7, because it's on that. So this is a 6 or 8. This one is a 4. Can't be 6. Can't be 8. So I think it's a 4. Let's look at this really quick. Because the 2's here, so this can never be 2. Yeah, 2's right there. So this is either going to be a 6 or 8. But the 8 is right there, so this is a 6. So 6, 8, 4. Beautiful. That works with the Sudoku. Excelente. Love to see it. Love to see it. Love to see it. Okay. So this is going to be a 5-6 pair right here, and this is going to be a 7-8 pair right here, and we have the 8 looking at this, so this is going to be the 8. All right. That's a naked single now. This one's also a naked single. It's a 5. All right. Just again doing Sudoku. Everything's pretty much falling in line, which is great. 5 has to go there. This is 6. Yep, 6. What's this? 8. Yes, 8. All right, so we just need 2 more. All right, 7 goes here, and then 5 goes here. Bam. Now, obviously, or did I take that long? I don't know. How long did this puzzle take? That seems about right. Because I did press pause, and I was thinking that the timer was still running, but I did minimize it, so it might have stopped the timer. Perfect. Okay, that was cool. So yeah, this puzzle was great. I actually really enjoyed the puzzle. I'll go ahead and get rid of the color so you can kind of see it. But no, this puzzle was really cool because I really like when different rule sets like kind of blend in with each other. this right here was definitely the key to the whole thing, like knowing, you know, this and that, and like obviously like the polarity didn't just go with the middle one, it went all across. But it was really cool, like once I found, you know, like, oh yeah, you have to have like, you know, like these have to be the low, and like, and they all interact in different ways. And like once I was finally able to like crack it and go like, oh wait, this one has to be like, I think it was these ones first, right? Like these ones have to be high. So once we found that, then the puzzles started coming together, which was great. So no, I really liked it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the puzzle. Definitely a very good puzzle by Full Deck and missing a few cards. Again, super clever username. So thank you so much for making the puzzle. And of course, every other Sunday we do another Big Brain puzzle. Please subscribe, please like, comment if you played the puzzle, and let us know if you enjoyed it. Again, these setters are amazing, and so if you want to play more of their puzzles, definitely check them out. They're always awesome. So again, link in the description if you just jumped ahead and want to play the puzzle. Do the thing, ring the bell, do the subscription, all that stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I am MBW, and I will see you guys next time for another Big Brain puzzle. Later.